In the golden light of a sleepy morning, the forest slowly woke up. A leaf drifted down like a feather. Birds whispered sleepy songs. A soft breeze ruffled the canopy, and from under a cozy tree stump popped out a furry little head. It was Riley, a raccoon with sparkly eyes and a tail ringed like a cinnamon roll. He yawned, stretched his tiny paws, and sniffed the morning air. "Ah, today smells like watering day," he muttered with a smile. "My strawberries must be thirsty." You see, Riley wasn't just a raccoon. He was a forest gardener. Each morning, he'd tend to his secret vegetable patch near the water's edge. Carrots, papayas, pumpkins, and bananas all growing under his care. But just as he reached his patch, "Oh, fuzzballs," he gasped. "I left my watering can and clippers in the gardener's hut across the lake." He scratched his ear thoughtfully. No tools, no gardening, no snacks. This is bad. At that moment, a small yellow bird fluttered by and landed on a nearby branch. "Why don't you swim across?" the bird chirped cheekily. Riley tilted his head. "Do I look like a duck to you, Feathers?" The bird giggled. "Maybe a soggy one." Just then, the still surface of the lake rippled. Eyes round, glassy, watching rose from below. A long snout followed, then a sly grin. It was Cosmo the Crocodile. Lazy, leathery, and always listening. "Good morning, little raccoon," Cosmo called, his voice deep and oily. "Trouble getting across, I hear?" Riley blinked. "Kind of. I need my tools." "Well then," the crocodile said smoothly, "how about I give you a ride?" Riley's nose twitched. "You? Giving rides? What's the catch?" "No catch at all." Cosmo smiled wide, revealing a row of suspiciously sharp teeth. "Just being a helpful neighbor." Riley hesitated. The tools were important. The patch was waiting. "All right," he said cautiously. "But no sudden dives or splashy spins, okay?" And so, with a leap and a wiggle, Riley the raccoon climbed aboard the croc. Chapter 2. A suspicious swim. The lake sparkled in the morning sun as Cosmo glided forward, tail swishing side to side like a silent metronome. Riley sat perfectly still on his bumpy back, clutching Cosmo's scales like buttons on an old coat. "This isn't so bad," Riley murmured. "Smooth sailing." "Oh, yes, very smooth." But halfway across, the water changed. It grew darker, cooler. Then, splash. Cosmo dipped lower. Riley's tail touched the water. "Hey, you're sinking," Riley yelped. Cosmo said nothing. Only a slow, creepy smile spread across his face. Riley's feet got wet. Then his belly. He clung tighter. Cosmo, buddy?" he asked. Cosmo finally replied, licking his chops. "I forgot to mention, this ride comes with a snack." "You?" Riley's ears stood straight. "Me? My wife says raccoon hearts are tender in brains. Absolutely scrumptious." Riley gulped. The shore was still far. Panic bubbled in his chest, but his mind remained sharp. "Think, Riley. Think." Then, a sparkle of mischief lit up his eyes. "Oh no," he gasped. "You can't eat me now." Cosmo blinked. "And why not?" I left my heart and brain in my secret treehouse. I don't carry them while gardening. Too heavy." Cosmo narrowed his eyes. "You left your brain?" "Of course," Riley said matter-of-factly. "Ever seen a raccoon balance a cucumber and think at the same time? Impossible." Chapter 3. Back we go. The crocodile floated, thinking hard. That took effort. A whole raccoon brain and a heart, both waiting in a tree. Greed drooled down Cosmo's chin. "All right, let's go back and get them." "Brilliant," Riley chirped. "I left them by the mango tree in a purple box." And so Cosmo turned around. Back they went, tail swishing a bit faster, eyes gleaming with thoughts of a tastier meal. Riley looked calm, but inside, his heart raced faster than a squirrel on a sugar rush. As they neared the bank, Riley pointed with one paw. Right there, mango tree. You'll need to stop close. I can only jump short distances. As soon as Cosmo was close enough, whoosh! Riley leapt with all his might, claws grasping bark like Velcro. He scrambled up the tree in a blur, tail swaying like a flag. He peered down, breathing hard. Cosmo floated below, blinking. Well, where's your brain and heart? Riley grinned from the highest branch. In my chest, you silly gator. Where else would they be? Chapter 4. Crocodile cranky mode. For a long second, silence. Then, splash! Cosmo thrashed. You tricked me. You tried to eat me? Riley shot back. The bird from earlier returned, laughing hysterically. He believed the heart in the tree story? Cosmo growled, circling the tree. I'll wait here forever. You have to come down sometime. Riley pulled out a banana and bit into it slowly. I can live in trees, remember? Got food, got shade, got views. You've got algae and loneliness. Cosmo narrowed his eyes. This isn't over. Nope, Riley replied, but you are. And with that, he hung upside down, swinging like a hammock, enjoying his banana. Cosmo sulked away. Chapter 5. Trouble returns. Days passed. Riley went back to gardening, whistling tunes and planting seeds. But one afternoon, while tending to some basil, a shadow loomed in the water. It was Cosmo, again. But this time, he wasn't alone. A smaller crocodile with pink ribbons around her neck floated beside him. That's her, Cosmo said. My wife. She's curious about this talking brain thing. Riley rubbed his temples. You brought backup? The smaller croc sniffed. You made up the brain in a box thing, didn't you? Riley nodded proudly. And you fell for it. Cosmo growled. She says if I don't bring you home for dinner, I have to do laundry for a week. That sounds rough, Riley replied. But maybe you should try gardening instead. It's less slimy. Crocodile blinked. What's gardening? Riley's eyes sparkled. Come see, but no biting. So, surprisingly, the crocodiles didn't pounce. Instead, they followed Riley through the garden. He showed them how to sprinkle water with a leaf bucket, how to plant seeds in rows, how to hum to papayas for faster ripening. He made that part up, but it sounded cool. Cosmo's wife giggled as a pumpkin vine tickled her tail. Cosmo, still grumpy, nudged dirt half-heartedly. By sunset, something strange had happened. They weren't hungry, they were happy. As fireflies blinked around them, Riley looked up from a planted seedling and said, You know, helping someone makes your heart feel full. Way better than eating someone. Cosmo looked at his muddy claws. Do you think I could grow mangoes? Riley smiled. You can grow anything, Croc, even kindness. The pink ribbon crocodile nodded. I like this raccoon. We all like this raccoon. And so, the greedy crocodile changed not all at once, but enough to know that being sneaky never filled the belly the way friendship did. Riley the raccoon, he kept gardening, kept thinking, and stayed clever as ever. And the forest? It glowed a little brighter, knowing one more heart had bloomed. Moral: cleverness can save the day, but kindness grows the future.